Well, I was taking you out for a night on the town. Well, I've been feeding you lines, I'm a lion on the prowl. Well, I've been waiting to strike, I'm a match that will never burn out. Well, you took me to task, well, look who's not coming back. You're the all-time loser. You're the all-time loser. You're the all-time loser. And you've hit it all-time low. When the phone rings, well, I just let it keep on. And all the letters you're sending, where they all get returned. Is this never ending, or will you ever learn? There's an order, well, of the restraining kind. You're the all-time loser. You're the all-time loser. You're the all-time loser. And you hit an all-time low. I'll be waiting alone. I'll be the outside loser. You're the outside loser. You're the outside loser. And you've hit him all time low. I'll be waiting alone. I'll be
what's that?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Well, I was like, we walk a lot. Like, when you get older, you stop running and you walk. Because, like, things hurt more, I've had some, injuries over my life of, I like playing basketball and I still like playing basketball, and I've ruptured my Achilles and broken my hand and, things and stitches and, stuff. But it all starts to hurt after a certain time, so you're like, we walk a lot. So yesterday we were walking on the bike path, which was enjoyable because it was really warm, And I was thinking about this time when I was living in Los Angeles, California, when I was like 4 with my parents. And it was Halloween, and I was going out trick-or-treating with Tom Werman's children, who he's a producer. He produced a couple Cheap Trick albums, and he had 2 daughters, and we were going as Kiss. My older brother Aaron and I and his 2 daughters, we were going as Kiss, and I just remember being so pissed that I wasn't going to be Ace Frehley. And then I thought to myself, I ended up being Paul Stanley, which, a bunch of years later, because I just wanted to be a guitar player, or at least like subliminally at the time. I didn't know that I was going to play guitar, because I didn't start playing guitar until I was like 13. But, I just knew like I wanted to be Ace, But my brother's name is Aaron Ace. So he's like, I'm Ace. And I was like, well, you are, but I can be Ace. He's like, no, you're Paul. I'm like, I don't like Paul. I didn't like Paul. I didn't want to. So I'm writing this song like based on this story of me not wanting to be Paul Stanley, but then later in life becoming the lead singer of a rock and roll band. So I really am Paul. But it starts like I was starting. It's not even close to finished, and I probably shouldn't share this. But when you do hear the finished version, you'll be like, I was there when he was talking about this very infant thing, and it's one of these things where I had these really cool cowboy boots, and of course, like my outfit was like these really, really amazing, really short shorts, like short shorts, like I was 4. And they were red with elastic waist, and they had like the white border. Like, oh man, I wish I had those now. Kelly doesn't, but I do. But I was thinking, so I had these really cool cowboy boots on, and you can picture the outfit. It was like, this, I don't know, Dukes of Hazzard tank top with these cool red shorts and these cowboy boots. And I put them on with no socks, but I went to put them on, and there were snails in my boot. And I squished the snails into my foot, and I started crying. So the whole story of me becoming Paul Stanley starts off with smashing snails in my boot.
Well, that's a song right there.
So we'll get there, but this is just how songs work, so I wanted to share that with you. I don't know why.
I've never heard that story.
I have a lot, I'm discovering that I have a lot of stories that I've forgotten about, and they're now popping up as like my brain is becoming a little clearer in the last year. I'm less depressed and less sad, which is a good feeling when you're like, oh, I'm turning the corner. And then I went and had dinner in Sycamore tonight with my daughters, and I leave there, and this song by Drew Holcomb comes on, and I just start crying. So I'm like, I'm not over it, or maybe I'm just getting more sentimental, but whatever. My daughter got a cat, so I don't like her as much. I'm just allergic to cats, and they're cute, but I can't be near them. So now I'm like, oh, who's not coming to your apartment ever? Me. So.
How Kentucky started?
That is how Kentucky started, yeah. It was about a cat.
Oh kitty, oh kitty.